Alright, so Tanner.
Yeah. So we got Steamroller.
No, that's not what's happening here.
Avril B. Whitcomb from
Tanner.
Duluth, Minnesota.
Have you heard all of the great news? Oregon is legalizing all the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sure, we can, well... Yeah.
It's finally happening.
Was that it? They legalized all drugs?
Yeah, all the drugs are being legalized. Tanner, we can finally do black tar heroin in peace.
Like for medical use?
Yeah, for the most part.
I thought it was only psychopilbin and mushrooms that were getting legalized.
Oh yeah, dude. But we're on our way.
We're on
our way to legalizing the rest of them as well. It's gonna be dope.
I don't think those ones are even legal. I think they're only legal for, like, research now.
Hell yeah, dude.
The retainer of House Regan.
But we're on a great step. There's still several states who haven't even legalized marijuana.
I'm surprised that the ballot measure to, like, control campaign finance went through.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because I voted no because I was just like, I don't care how people spend the money they made.
But Tanner, those are campaign finances.
Yeah, but who cares? Like, because I hear a lot of people being like, they're buying votes or whatever. In my perspective, just like the only votes they can buy are votes that are up for sale.
Yeah, but Tanner, those are campaign finances, you see. That's the problem here. They're campaign finances.
What does that have to do with anything?
It has nothing to do with it.
Stretcher, he's a medical specialist. Thomas J. Larivi, Hartford, Connecticut.
Now, Tanner, did you want all the drugs to be legalized?
I'm fine with drugs being legal.
Yeah?
Sub-Zero,
Nice.
Mark Habershaw, Smithfield, Rhode Island.
Ooh. A local boy, you say?
Mm-hmm. Super Trooper, Paul Latimer, Dayton, Ohio. I feel these nicknames are almost certainly self-picked, right? This guy decided he was good enough for Super Trooper.
That's exactly right. Oh, this is the mission where you get to do.
Oh.
Or at least that's where I got him on Blue Boys.
Yeah. Switch gears. Jerome T. Givoin from Bogota, Colombia.
Bogota, Colombia.
Taurus. Varujan. What the? Ivazyan?
Yeah.
Born in Istanbul, Turkey.
My orders?
Tanner, is it truly a symbol?
T. Ginzu.
That's right.
He's a pile driver operator. His real name is Joseph R. Rayoni. He is born in Somers, New York.
Shall we?
Oh my gosh. T. Jabang. Sam LaQuail. East Greenwich, Rhode Island. Fuck. Thunder.
That wasn't a name, Tanner.
It wasn't. Self-propelled gun artilleryman Matthew Harris Beckinridge. My brain is melting, dude.
Why?
We're almost done. Tiger Claw, Chad M. Johnson. What a Chad. Toll Booth. Bridge Layer Driver? What?
Yeah, he's a bridge layer driver, dude.
Chuck X. Gorin. He was born in Boise.
Ooh.
As a child, Tool Booth had a love for construction sets, which he made bigger and more complex until he outgrew them all. As an adult, he started building in earnest and got a master's in engineering from MIT.
Nice, very nice.
Topside, he's a Navy assault specialist. John Blanchett, Fort Wayne, Indiana. He grew up on a farm with his father. Their pigs won many awards at the county fairs, county fairs, rather. He became known as the Fort Wayne Hogmaster. At age 20, he wanted a more exciting career. He joined the Navy.
That does sound a lot more exciting, now don't it?
Torpedo. Tracker. Christopher R. Groan, Helena, Arkansas. Tripwire. Tunnel Rat. Updraft. He's a Retaliator pilot. Matthew W. Smithers, Bismarck, North Dakota.
You got this, Tanner. Only a few left.
So Wetsuit. Whiteout. Leonard J. Lee III. Wild Bill. Wild Card. He's a mean dog vehicle driver. Eric U. Scott, born in Northampton, Massachusetts. Oh my gosh.
Northampton claim.
Wind Chill, Arctic Blast vehicle driver. His real name is Jim Steele. From Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Oh, shoot. There we go.
Windmill. He's a chopper pilot. Edward J. Roth, born in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Yes. Zap.
Yes.
There we go. Now, I mentioned to you earlier that was a list of G.I. Joe characters.
Yes. Tanner, you're not going over the Cobra Commander or whatever characters as well. Your brain is already melting as is.
Jesus Christ, there's like just as many of them.
Yeah.
My brain legitimately hurts right now.
Yeah, there's no way you'll be able to handle that.
That's next week. That's next time. That's the future. That's in the future.
Let's just hope to God you forget about it.
Let's see where the election is at right now. It wasn't looking good.
From what I've heard, Biden has already won.
Yeah.
To my knowledge. That's from what I heard, though. Maybe the people on Snapchat
they
were
gave
wrong.
him Nevada and Pennsylvania. So yeah. I'm hoping the recount does something. Let's see. Why? So 88% reporting in Nevada, and he's ahead by 22,000 votes. So that could easily go the other way. They're saying he might win Georgia. That one's 99% reporting, and he's 7,000 votes away. Pennsylvania they called.
Yeah.
That's at 99% reporting, and he is 34,000 votes ahead. Let's see. I just, what is it here? Yeah, Michigan's gone. Wisconsin is only 20,000 votes separated. Well, it was like 80,000 votes was the difference between who won and who lost last time, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be less than that this time, I think.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We have over 140 million voted this year. I think that's a lot more than last year.
I believe it is, yes.
How many people voted in 2016?
Yeah, there were big boy turnouts this time around.
Voted in 2016.
Oh.
Never let your guard down.
There
Yeah, voter turnout. Where is it? Yeah, it said around 138 million Americans voted in 2016. So yeah, we're significantly above that.
Yeah.
58.1% of voting eligible people. Supposedly something like 80% of all eligible Oregon voters turned out this year.
Oh. Yeah, those are some big numbers. There we go. And almost there. Attaboy. Alright. Now, Tanner, do you think that the recount will really fix much about this?
Maybe. Depends if they find evidence of actual, like, shifty business.
Gotcha.
I've seen a lot of stuff about that going around. Some stuff seems pretty fake, where it's like people posting videos of them, like, setting Trump votes on fire or whatever.
Yeah.
But also, like, there's a funny one, because election night, during a little, like, rally, I guess, he said, we want them to stop counting for the night, because we don't want there to be no poll watchers, and then at 4 a.m. they suddenly find 4,000 votes.
Yes.
And then at 3:30 a.m. in Michigan, they suddenly found like 1,000 votes, and that flipped the state.
Yeah, I had heard about that one.
That, and then like people transporting votes, but where it's just like one person doing it, and they're carrying them in like coolers and shit at the dead of night.
Oh yeah.
To a non-official polling location. And then the whole Sharpie thing that I've been hearing about. Just all kinds of nonsense. There's probably going to be court battles for the rest of the year over it.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump lost. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either, just disappointed.
Yeah. He didn't run a great campaign this time around.
He came damn close.
Yeah.
If coronavirus didn't happen...
Oh yeah, it would be a very different story.
It would be a fucking slaughter, honestly. So let's see, 70% of all voters in Oregon voted in 2016.
Nice. Great job, mates out there.
2020.
I don't think anyone has lockpicking, do
they? I guess people don't know. Let's see. What's interesting to me is like it's not like this huge swamp in Oregon as you'd think. Joe Biden got 57% of the vote, and Trump got 40%.
That is actually very surprising. Yeah, if you look at the map of Oregon, it's just all red except for like Portland.
Well, that's the map of literally every state.
Yeah.
Well, California is more like roundabout, but even there, like 33% of the people in California go Republican.
Yeah, that tends to be how it is. The big O cities tend to be very Democrat, whereas the rest of the more rural areas will lean more Republican.
There's more registered Republicans in California than in any other state.
I mean, that's just due to the high population, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you just said that's why the Electoral College exists, you know?
Yes.
Because, like, people vote based on their needs, and their needs are often based on their geographic location. So people living in cities tend to vote the same because they all have similar needs. And people who live in rural areas tend to vote the same because they have similar needs. And since more people tend to vote in cities, you'd see an over-representation of those needs. Or not an over-representation, but like you have a lot of people with those needs. And if you just did a straight popular vote, it'd be people in the cities electing people who are going to, serve the needs of people in cities and then totally screw over everyone else. And so the electoral system moves it from electing a leader who represents the most people to electing a leader who represents the most needs.
Yeah, like the, I forget what the subreddit is called. It's like Data is Beautiful or whatever. The entire subreddit has basically just become nothing but a big debate about the Electoral College at this point. Because people are just constantly posting maps about things like, these 146 counties make up the same amount of population as the rest of the United States. And so, yeah, that starts to create a really big reasons why the Electoral College kind of needs to be around.
Yeah.
But hey,
people are dumb.
It's bad. The Electoral College is bad, Tanner.
It's not bad. I don't understand. Like, there's probably legitimate points to be made about it. But, like, all I really ever hear is someone just says, well, it's undemocratic, and then they leave it at that. I'm like, well,
that's the point.
Yeah, sure, like, the Founding Fathers would have known that when they implemented it, so, like, explain to me why they decided to put it in anyway. Can you even tell me that?
Slavery, Tanner, that's why.
Yeah, slavery. The Electoral College is, actually, I think I've seen an article that was like, the Electoral College is a leftover of slavery.
Oh, I've 100% seen that as well.
Ridiculous.
It's always slavery, Tanner, don't you know? Don't you know?
Okay, so where all is gonna get recounted? Nevada is probably a recount. Why'd they call Nevada? They got 12% left, and it's only a difference of 2 percentage points in 22,000 votes.
But you gotta call it at some point, Tanner. It can't go
Yeah.
on forever now, can it?
Why'd they call Arizona? There's 10% of the votes left, and they're separated by 21,000 votes. And like, the only blue county that hasn't been finished their tally yet is Phoenix, and there's 4 red counties that haven't been called yet.
To be fair, Phoenix is like a really big...
Yeah. Now, why hasn't Alaska been called yet? It's only at 50% reporting, but it's twice as many people voting for Trump. That should have been called friggin' days ago. This is all the media. Look at them go.
It was all the media's fault. And in the next episode...
They said Texas was going to swing blue because they're stupid.
The next episode, we're going to analyze just why Texas didn't swing blue. Bye-bye.
Bye.